Hey, what's going on, listeners? Coach Steve back again with another 2023 ADP outlook. Next on my board here is Cooper Kupp. Last season, Cooper Kupp put up 98 targets, 75 receptions, 812 yards, and 6 touchdowns over 9 games. He would get injured in Week 10 and miss the remainder of the season. But surprisingly enough, he still finished as a wide receiver too, finished as wide receiver 24 on the season, despite missing basically half the season here. Again, it wasn't until we saw in his 2021 numbers where he was the wide receiver 1, but it shows a glimpse that he can still put up those numbers. He just needs to be here to stay on the field. And that's what could be different in 2023 for Cooper Kupp is health. If Cooper Kupp can play all 17 games, he should have no problem probably being at least a borderline wide receiver 1 for us in fantasy football. It would be even better if his teammate Matthew Stafford was healthy and on the field, because when those two were together and healthy, magic happened. But even an inefficient Matthew Stafford last season gave Cooper Kupp top tier wide receiver 1 numbers, and we love that in fantasy football. Does age become a factor? It could, absolutely. It's a risk worth taking, though, because of the upside that Cooper Kupp has shown us with the target hog that he's going to get. But we've seen great wide receivers kind of tip off after 30 years old. But we have also seen some that can last a few years into their 30s. And we're hoping that Cooper Kupp can do that for us in 23. Also, just a target hog. He's going to see 10-plus targets every single week. The teammates around him, Van Jefferson, Ben Saronic, Tyler Higbee, Puka Anuka, Tutu Atwell, none of these wide receivers scream, give me the ball, I need 8-plus targets a game. Cooper Kupp is going to see 10 to 12 targets each and every single week. And that's going to be good for him because there's no other Bob Woods, Odell Beckham, Allen Robinson to take targets away from him. He is going to see a big target load in 2023. Now, is he worth the risk? Does his upside bring top 5 picks still, even with age and health being major factors? I think it can. I think you can take that risk there. I'd probably would rather take him at 5 or 6 on my board here. There's a couple other players I'd like to take with their upside and just overall a couple years younger in terms of Cooper Kupp. But ADP 4, it's not terrible. He's definitely could be considered a top 5 pick, but I do like him at least as a top first round pick in 2023.